try to get them to forget about the missed shots and get themselves back on track.
A different look for New York. Reed Eves checked in for Stoudemire, and King subbed in for Red Hot. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Anthony against Pippen. Anthony dishes to Reed. That's good. Reed's got his first bucket in this one.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Dwayne Wade's checked in for Michael Jordan. McAdoo is checked in for New York. Jeremy Lin comes in for Frazier. Lin the pass to King. Reed kicks to Anthony. 14 feet away. Shot is no good. And it's Chicago the other way. Bulls have had a great rebounding team for a long time now. Last season was no different.
Yeah, so many categories to measure how well a team rebounds. The Bulls were in the top 3 in almost all of them.
Now here's King following the miss by Derrick Rose. A nice shot by Lin.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
It's Pippen on the wing. Back to Wade. King with the steal. Now the fast break. King with the ball. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
Now here's Pippen. Deflects the pass. Garbage man, the pass to Wade. Shoots. Offensive rebound. Tries to keep it alive. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will return possession. Butler, he's checked in for the Bulls. Jimmy Butler. Rose against King. Tipped away. It's 2-on-1. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for New York?
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first. Very effective.
Going right at him.
And, guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Joakim Noah is checked in for Garbage Man. 23 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's McAdoo. The basket good off the assist from Lin.
You know, usually teams go on runs and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks. But that's not the case here.
Well, it's about rhythm, and they put this run together on the strength of their mid-range jump shot. They might as well be layups with the way they're shooting.
Butler dishes to Rose. Sinks the 15-footer.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
The shot is off. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Bulls lead by 1. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. And Jeremy Lin, a player who's come a long way in his time in this league, from going undrafted out of Harvard to where he is now. He says he remains very grateful.
I wasn't sure, if my career would ever pan out the way I was hoping for, or if I would be able to stay in the NBA. And so for me to be here playing, to be able to know I'm going to play in the game, in an NBA game, it's just, it's pretty cool.
Well, game filled with some pretty big egos. There are also guys like that who are living the dream in their own very grateful way. Lynn has certainly seen the highs and the lows.
And Kevin, not everyone's a superstar and superstar for a brief moment in time. But this game has a way of humbling people, even those who started out humble, like Lynn.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes.
And it's Rose in at the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's Wade. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And he gets it to go.
And for Jimmy Butler, so much improvement over his young career, especially as a shooter. His rookie year, he shot just 18% from 3. Last season, he shot 38% from there.
King against Butler. King outside. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Chicago leading. Outside Rose. Outside Butler. Puts it up from 12, and that one comes. Up a bit short. Getting back to Jimmy Butler's shooting, he looks fantastic with his form now. He's worked so much out in his mechanics, as you know, Greg. So much dedication, and that hard work has really begun to pay off.
And you know what? Jimmy Butler should serve as an example for so many young players of what can be accomplished with the tremendous work ethic. I mean, this is a guy that shot the ball well from behind the arc, 83% from the free throw line. And you wonder, given this young man's fortitude, just how much higher those percentages go and how much better he can become. Listen, the Knicks had a hard time scoring last year, just lacked any real presence in the paint, and lacking that paint threat makes things easier for the opposing defense.
Chicago making some changes. Garbage man, he's checked in for Rodney. Pippen comes in for Jimmy Butler, and it's Jordan in for Dwayne Wade. And New York with a change here, too. David Lee checked in for Reed. Pippen, down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries. You know, at the Knicks, they were second to last in field goal percentage from their front court. Granted, they were hit by injuries. It seemed like all over the place all season.
Yeah, you know, with that poor field goal percentage shooting and being top 3 in field goal attempts on the year, not a good combination.
The Knicks shooting their first.
Really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive number.
Now here's Jordan. 6 points for him. And good. He got the English that time as it falls. Jordan's got the game tied up here for Chicago. Rose against Frazier. Six to shoot to the right side. Shoots it up, and Jordan sends it back. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. Stoudemire's checked in for Ewing.
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can quite grab hold of it. Like a slippery bar of soap there. Somebody's got to take charge here.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
To the wing right side. Now here's Rose. He's guarded closely. Here's Noah. No good off the back of the rim. The Knicks have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Pass to Houston. Chicago grabs the miss.
I'll tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
And Scottie Pippen the bucket on the assist from Michael Jordan. Pippen's got 4 this quarter. New York shooting pretty well, 46% from the floor. Stoudemire with a screen on Jordan. Now the dish to Stoudemire. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Jordan the pass to Gilmore. Over in the corner, Rose. King with the steal. Here's Red Hot. Frazier outside. To the wing on the left. Here's Houston. Good, and it's Frazier who picks up the assist. Frazier's got 3 assists now in this one.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Now here's Rose. Here's Noah. The stupendous finish in traffic. The Knicks leading by 3. Down low, here's Lee. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
They're working in closer to the bucket here in the second.
Well, the threes weren't falling early, and sometimes seeing a few easier ones go in can renew that confidence.
Second chance shot. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Bulls shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Joakim Noah at the line for the Bulls. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And you look at Joakim Noah, I mean, one of those hybrid talents. As a center, he gives you the rebounding, the shot blocking you want. But then he also has tremendous passing skills and instincts and the energy of a mountain lion.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Dennis Rodman, he's checked in for Garbage Man. Jimmy Butler comes in for Pippen. Dwayne Wade's checked in for Jordan. And Gordon subbed in for Derrick Rose. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game time. Shoots from 12. Another shot, but they get it back. Noah kicks to Gordon. Near the three-point line, it's Wade. And at last, they get one to fall. Outside, Lynn. Pass to Anthony. 3 seconds left. No good.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. New York ahead. They lead by 2. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Carmelo, some great help off the bench during this first half. What does their contribution mean to the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We welcome you to the halftime show on 2K Sports. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. Some good action during the period, as it was just a one-point game at the end of one. The second quarter was a strong effort for them as they continued to battle, and they were able to close out the half in a good position. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
I love the way they took care of the basketball. They displayed good patience, strong decision-making, sharp passing, all of it. This is why coaches say, make the right play, not the spectacular play. Well, unless the spectacular play is the right play, that's fine. But don't give away possession. That's the moral of the story.
And Shaq, what'd you think about
opportunity? They took it. It's so important for a team to be able to dictate the pace of the game, and we saw them do exactly that. They should stick with that because it's working. Keep up that transition game.
And that's it for halftime, as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
How about Michael Jordan in this one? He has 8 points and a pair of blocks to go along with those.
And he's been standing tall when they needed him.
And New York looking at who they've got. Melo is the 3. Amari is at the 4. Red Hot is out there with Frazier. And it's Ewing in at the center. Only one man back on D. Finishes the break with a slam.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Now here's Pippen. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Shoots off the step back, and Jordan gets it to go. Jordan's got 10.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
The Knicks with the lead. Houston, the pass to Frazier. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Back to Stoudemire. Clock at 6, and it's Ewing penetrating, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Dennis Rodman picks one up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
The Knicks have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. That free throw missing. Last season, the Bulls were a tough matchup, solid margin of victory for them, and never looked overwhelmed, Clark.
Yeah, you know what? They're a team that's even-keeled, the type of team that can win anytime they take the floor. They have a system that works and good talent, that actually excellent talent to make it special, and that combination is a winning one.
And you talk about the Bulls being able to beat anybody in the league. They did. They did that last season. One of only 3 teams to register 1 win against every other team in the league back in 2015.
And the second free throw, good.
And, you know, getting back to that point about the Bulls beating every team in the league, only the Spurs and Warriors were the other teams to do that. Goes to show just how tough last year's Bulls squad was. Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think Summer.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing. Spacing.
Bulls trail by 3. Rose kicks to Rodman. Lets it go. The shot by...
What the D was doing there, clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Red Hot, guarded by Jordan, and it's blocked by Jordan. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. And New York making a change here. Kings checked in. That's tipped. Clock at 4. Anthony on the wing. Nice shot from the wing. Anthony's got the lead up to 5 now for the Knicks.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play. And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Frazier.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there. Well, that's a lot of bricks by them early in the second. Only 1 make on 5 tries so far in the second half.
Pass to King. Anthony with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Anthony dishes to Frazier. Stoudemire, the screen. Here's King. Chicago grabs the miss.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Lee's checked in for New York. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. New York shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And the first one at the line is good. And Frazier drops them both.
And really, the Bulls weathered a lot of injuries last season and still had a good showing in the East. Came away with the 3 seed when many thought they would sink down after missing so many games from key players.
Now Anthony.
Rising up and home. That could be just what they need to pick their energy up.
Wow, it definitely got the guys on the bench on their feet. I'll say that for a man. Oh, man, was that
And no
fun.
doubt about it, guys. That's one of those plays that will pick up his teammates. A lot of times, a play like that is just what you need to get the adrenaline flow for your team.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And here we go, Anthony, heading to the hoop. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. One-on-one here, looking to get back on track here. Now the pass to King. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Chicago calls timeout.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Butler, he's